Okay. Hi. You got the first. You got here first, Sachi. How are you doing? I totally forgot to make a reasonably priced first. Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Ow, I forgot my glasses. Doing alright. How's my day been? My day's been alright.
Enemy ahead. Be careful.
I think I underestimated how much, vacation messed with my sleep schedule because I keep getting really tired immediately before I start stream.
Let's go. Jack-o'-lantern. You're mine.
Okay, weak to wind. Oh wait, no.
Great, huh? Stylish.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Show me your true form.
Ah, yes, Incubus. I don't think the Incubus is weak to any of the elements I have. Oh, it's weak to fire. Okay, lend me your power.
Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
It's the mask, kind of cringy, don't you think? Nah. Sure is. Came right out and set it, trying to get a reaction. It's part of my face. You're gonna have friends if you keep saying shit like that. Okay.
Let's pull back for now.
All right.
I'm glad that failed negotiations don't increase security level.
I can feel it.
What is this? What is this? Are you curious about the book, Joker? Let's take it with us, just in case. The slave book, huh? That sounds kind of important.
Whoa!
Ooh.
There's a strong-looking one up ahead. Nothing out of the ordinary for now. My, the king sure likes making me work.
I will leave you alone for now, buddy.
Oh, an enemy.
Hello there.
Feel your true form.
All right. The first move is
Okay, I do have a Silky, cool. Oh gosh, I'm realizing just how low I am on SP overall.
Oh, Skull, you're pathetic.
Thank you, Morgana.
It's time. You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker.
Persona!
Oh, I don't have wind access currently because the game made me fuse my wind user away.
Hold on.
Gun.
What? Joker, stay.
Oh, shit.
Come on, you gotta hold on. Joker, you're hurt. Don't get reckless now. Zora! It's almost scary how good I am.
Don, pass it over to On. I can't all-out attack because Joker's down, but... I can baton pass it over to Ryuji, and Ryuji can just punch the other one. Oh.
A spectacular victory.
All right.
Well,
Focus.
that's that.
Sense something strange about this book, too.
How suspicious.
Did that catch your attention, Joker? We should take it with us. The beefcake book?
Huh.
Looks like some weird book on bodybuilding techniques. I should heal.
There's a strong shadow ahead. We should be careful.
I'll
What's up?
reveal your true form.
I'm really surprised I got the sneak attack on that. I very clearly ran up right in front of that dude.
The first move is ours. It's almost scary how good I am.
We'll pass it over to Joker, because Joker's got more HP, or not HP, SP.
That. Persona! You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker.
Persona! Go down.
Do this, take care of him with an all-out attack.
Looking cool,
Let's
Joker.
go.
Oh, I should have negotiated with the Incubus, actually.
All right. Easy win. They were nothing.
Sense something strange about this book, too.
How suspicious.
Did that catch your attention, Joker? We should take it with us. I've said that line 3 times now. Queen book. Queen book? Is this some kind of special book? I'm glad that they changed the puzzles in Royal, like some of them anyway.
There's a dangerous one up ahead.
Okay, this is a bad idea, but
Let's do it.
I'm gonna save and I'm gonna attack one of the
All right.
big special shadows.
I'm getting some bad vibes from this guy. Watch out, Joker. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Oh, I just realized I don't have Lucky Strike on Morgana yet. That's unfortunate. I forgot that you block gun.
Persona. Eat this.
Flip him, Persona! Get
Do you resist Fizz?
Go. You're pathetic.
Persona!
I do have a persona with Tarunda.
All right.
Ow.
Let's go. There.
He does not resist physical.
Skull's out! We've gotta help him!
Hmm.
What's my next move?
Ugh. There's something about the way that Ryuji is just laid out. And there's something about the fact that there's absolutely no camera movement. Like, the only movement on the screen is the rose petals in the background and on.
I'm using it!
Screwed that up. Persona! Ha! He's tough. Persona.
Oh, wait. Wow. That's how long it's been, hasn't it? My brain immediately went to thinking buffs applied like they do in SMT. Because in SMT, you can apply, I think it's either up to 3 or up to 4 stacks of each buff type or debuff type. And they never run out. Like, they're not on a timer like they are in the Persona games. You might be able to stack it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but...
Sorry. Come on. Shit. Woo! Woodland Persona! Whoa!
Oh, Skull.
Really?
You're pathetic.
Persona. Bicorn!
Ryuji, don't make me agree with Morgana.
Witness my skull! I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
Yeah, I don't think this is happening.
We're getting out of here. You ready?
Yeah. If I shifted the difficulty down to normal, I think I could probably do it.
All right.
Can you just load the game from the system menu? You can.
Okay.
Oh, but that brought back all of the enemies.
It's powerful, so let's be cautious.
What's up, buddy?
What are you gonna do?
Joker, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
I need you to turn back around for me, buddy.
Whoa!
Oh, that looks stronger than what I got now. Let me use it already. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Time to whoop some ass. Through the door. Whoa, it's so musty. A library, huh? This definitely seems fishy. What do you mean? Come on. It's a library in a castle. There has to be some kind of secret mechanism in here.
Well then.
Let's look around, Joker. Wait a second. The books on this shelf seem familiar. Huh? These are the names of the volleyball team members. Wait, what the hell? All the titles are boys from our school.
Ryuji Sakamoto, the vulgar ape. There's one here for Skull.
Damn it.
That bastard. Who the hell does he think he is?
Oh yeah.
Wait, didn't we find a book earlier? What if we... put it on the shelf?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe something will change if we put it on the shelf. Insert the slave book. Let's see. The history of Kamoshida. Tracing Kamoshida's steps, Kamoshida's heroisms, Kamoshida's law. What the hell? Are all these goddamn books about Kamoshida?
Oh?
Oh, looks like that one's a little too small. It doesn't fit in as well as the others. There's something strange about this book, too.
How suspicious.
Did that catch your attention, Joker? We should take it with us. Ah, okay. The King book? What's this?
What do you want to do?
Huh? You gonna take it back out? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, trying the books in different orders is a good idea. So what's next? Let's just ignore that book for now. It's not the right size for here. If only we had another book that fit better.
I see.
Insert the King book.
Is this...
There are all sorts of books here. The titles don't have any rhyme or reason to them. Huh? This book has Shio's name in the title. Wait, it's not just this one. All of the books here are about female students. Antakamaki, the charming doll. Holy shit. What the heck is this? Whoa, it opened up? You got it, Joker. Let's take a look inside.
The hell is this room? There are tons of pictures of Suzui in here. Wait, it's all pics of her?
You going to be okay?
Yeah. Thanks. If anything, I feel even more motivated to do this now.
I'm sure it'll feel awful, but we should search this room. There has to be something in here if he was hiding it with such an elaborate trick.
Map.
Is this a medal?
Well, it has to be important. He went through all the trouble to hide it here after all.
I guess we'll take it then.
Wait, there's something under the medal too.
It's a different map from the one we have. This is lucky. Let's take it with us. Aha! Our map's complete now!
So is it gonna tell us where the treasure is?
Yeah, look. It has to be here.
That's a weird shaped building. Could it be a tower or something?
Stupid moth.
Considering our current position, I'd say we're about halfway there.
Alright, let's hurry over there.
No. Now that we know how much we have left, we can calculate the best way to pace ourselves.
All at once. Got it, Morgana.
Let's keep exploring, but take breaks when you need to, Joker.
All at once. Got it, Morgana.
I can feel it.
Hey, what are you doing? Damn it, of course they'd spot us now. If we want to head back, we'll have to go through this guy. Time to make a path. Oh, I forgot about this mechanic.
What was that?
What's up with that one? It's mumbling to itself, but it's not making any moves.
Be careful. If my prediction is correct, that one's a bit problematic for us.
All right, and I'll go take care of it.
Just be careful.
Get wrecked! Come on! What the hell?
It started moving after we attacked it. Looks like it's exactly what I expected.
These monsters are definitely an interesting mechanic.
Once we take it down... Hey, you two, watch this!
What the? It exploded?
I'll explain later. Focus on the battle for now.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. They very specifically say that you can't reflect its own damage back at it.
There's another one like from earlier. Haphazard attacks on it will only make things tougher for us. It's probably best to take it down fast by striking its weakness and getting it to blow up. Alternately, we could put it to sleep or make it unable to move, then just deal with it later.
What are you weak to? Nothing I have, apparently. Oh, wait, you're weak to lightning, aren't you? Oh. That was a mistake.
Let's go, Captain!
They do some really interesting stuff with those enemies in challenge mode, from what I've heard.
This is amazing.
I've never seen a shadow get that intense. I call those scary ones disaster shadows. They really are scary. We ought to... But just so long as we handle him right, we ought to be able to make him useful to us, right? Right. If we run across any more of those, I say we focus on them first. Oh, you know what? We never ended up using that weird bodybuilding book. Oh yeah, the one with the muscle secrets bullshit. Yeah, I wonder why we haven't used it yet. Gonna watch some Gundam Oomphy from Mercury. Well, I get what you're saying, Panther, but our focus right now should be on pushing further into the palace. If you get a hunch on where this book goes, let us know, okay, Joker?
I can see it.
Joker.
If we activate this device, we should be able to open the door. Let's use the metal.
All right.
Sweet, looks like it worked. Now it can keep going. This must lead somewhere important. Let's go. Sweet. Think we're gonna be able to come back here if we wanna. Okay, and now we go to the table.
Well,
Use some items.
what are your thoughts?
Okay, let's go.
I bet we could turn the battles in our own favor if we're able to take down those disaster shadows.
All right, let's go. We still have work to do.
Oh, I should actually, you know, save in here.
All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, Ryuji has text now.
Damn it.
Wait till you see what happens, Kamoshida. I'm gonna make you confess all your messed up shit.
Okay.
Interesting.
I can feel it.
It's a very interesting room. I don't think that room was there in vanilla, but...
Joker.
Hold on, Joker. This place is huge, yet there are no guards? That seems suspicious. The treasure's up ahead, right? We don't got a choice but to keep going. I guess that's true, but we need to make sure we're ready for whatever might be ahead. What do you think, Joker? Should we continue onward? I feel like they added that because people got frustrated at the sudden mini-boss here.
Wait, was that the gym?
I get it. The gym's some kind of holy place for him. He's a god there.
I can't believe he can think like that. Especially after what he did to Shiho.
God, that bastard makes me so freaking sick. Just you wait, Kamoshida.
I see. So you're the ones who tampered with the library. It seems my time waiting here has paid off. Just as that aide there said, this place is a holy ground for our great king Kamoshida. It is preposterous for miscreants like yourselves to come waltzing in like this.
Kill.
You will pay for foolishly defying King Kamoshida with your lives.
I knew this would happen. Well, we don't have a choice. Let's take it down.
Stand down, buddy.
Look, he's trying to do something. It's important to guard if you think you're in danger.
Yep.
No.
Struggle all you wish. In thy name.
That hit her, you know. Hang in there.
Ow!
Persona!
Rude. You think he's weak to curse?
Copy off. There.
Nope.
There's in trouble. Someone heal her.
Okay then, Morgana. If you want to complain about it, you get to do it.
Persona!
Resist lightning. I feel like resisting lightning is a royal change because I seem to remember it. I seem to remember this boss being weak to lightning in vanilla, but I could also just be incorrect. Please do not hit on. She's literally the one person that wasn't blocking.
Sona. Bicord. All right.
Okay, Morgana.
All right. Sorry.
Struggle all you
You're out of bullets.
All right.
hear and obey.
Let's go.
The word of the law.
Something else.
Gun.
Oh, that's
I also could have sworn that this dude resisted gun. I'm gonna do something really, really dumb.
Go down.
Okay, good, it wasn't that dumb. It wasn't as stupid as I had initially thought.
Damn it.
I didn't realize those things could be that tough. Yeah, looks like he's making a concentrated effort to stop us now. Joker, I've helped you learn a few different things so far, but there's no more time for lessons. I'll compile some info you need to know for battle, so be sure to take a look later. Ailments, attribute affinities, rush, and skill selection. Cool. Crap, more of them? What should we do? Head back? No, the treasure's definitely up ahead, and there has to be a path to it somewhere. See anything that could help us zip by here? Keep your eyes sharp.
nice.
Phew, that was close. Good going, Joker. That was some expert grappling. And now we can investigate this area. Let's get to it. Gosh, this room got like a decent overhaul. This room is very different to its original P5 iteration.
I have something.
Locked camera. I didn't even see what I got because I mashed through the text too quickly. Camera? I'm checking all of these because I'm like, at least in vanilla P5, there was a chest around one of these little pillars.
Joker, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
This is not at all where I meant to drop down, but this works.
It's somewhere.
Wait, can I drop down to the other one over here?
Oh, a treasure chest.
I can. Can I do it further down? Oh, wait, I think over here is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Wait, does circle? Circle quickly turns the camera around, apparently. Interesting. There's clearly something sparkly on the other side of that wall.
Hmm?
Huh? Hell is that?
How suspicious.
Looks like we might have found something. Let's check it out, Joker. There's something sparkly in here, though.
Treasure chest spotted.
An enemy in here. Hello there.
Reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
Let's go. Some other way.
I don't see a weak spot.
I'm s- Huh.
Come.
Are you weak to ice? By any chance?
There.
Ton, pass it over to Ryuji. Ryuji can test electricity.
Let's go, Captain.
Okay, cool. Electricity is what they're weak to.
Captain Kidd.
Get it, Skull! This is a holdup!
Talk. Every time I see this, this persona slash demon, my mind always goes to the horde of them that you find, like, blocking a subway in, SMT4.
It seems jolly. Try cracking a joke.
Territory ours. Should I take off my shoes?
Surely human.
Make effort to talk. Something you want to say. Line you cannot cross. We not have that kind of relationship.
I am thou, thou art I.
Thank you.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay.
I'm glad that you still at least get a little bit of experience for doing negotiations.
That's pretty shady.
There's definitely something fishy over there. There's vines growing on the door, too. Yeah, by the looks of it, no one's been there for a long time. I wonder what's over there. Should we take a closer look?
Joker.
Hey, Joker, do you see that handle-like thing at the top of that arch? You might be able to get to the other side if you use your grappling hook there. I like this mechanic. I like this mechanic a lot.
This room seems different from everywhere else we've seen so far.
Yeah. And there's something super suspicious over there.
That's... Come on, follow me.
Oh great, it's raining outside.
What is this?
Just what I thought. A will seed.
You know what this is?
Palaces are locations that grew distorted from their original forms due to their rulers' cognitions. When such distortions coalesce into form, this is the result. I call it a will seed.
Distortions? coalesce into will seeds?
Should I try explaining that again?
You know, I just realized something. Why is An's tail attached to, like, the zipper on the back of her costume? I just realized that. Why is that attached like that? That's such a bizarre way to attach the tail to your costume.
Just forget it. That's a will seed. Moving on.
So, what do we do with it?
We take it. It may not be as prized as a treasure, but it's still quite the rare find. Making it ours will only do us good. I think.
Is it really okay to take it?
Nothing shitty better happen when you take it. Like some trap going off, or we all end up cursed.
I'll give it a try anyway. Taking this fucked up looking potato.
Nice. The will seed is ours.
I guess nothing happened?
There are more of these around here somewhere. As far as I can tell, there are 2 of them left.
Huh? How can you tell? You smell them or something?
Yeah, I like this mechanic because it kind of incentivizes you to be more thorough in your dungeon exploration.
Yeah, like how dogs can... Oh, but you're a cat.
I am not a cat!
Let's go.
I just seem like a cat.
Yep, cool, will seeds. Oh, I forgot that those restore your SP.
Joker! A treasure
Beer.
chest! Let's open it!
It's easy for you to say, Morgana. Hey, buddy.
I'll reveal
What's up?
your true form.
Are you weak to anything? Ice. Cool.
We're all knocked down! Don't that was
Let's go.
incredible, Joker! This'll end
I believe wind was not a resisted element.
This one's strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets.
Wind is not.
Ha! We'll finish it.
That.
All right,
Whew.
Joker. Very smooth.
That very easily could have just killed me right there and ended. Got me a game over.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end
Yes, that's it.
a spectacular victory.
Just double checking. Stream is still working properly, right? My stream
Courses through me.
feed is being funky again.
I got a new power.
All right.
Still working? Nice.
And that was
Hey, Laba, how are
easy.
you doing?
Oh,
Thank you for the hydrates. Yep. Crack open the chest.
Hey, look at this!
This looks more promising than what I'm using now. Hey, can I give it a try? Go ahead.
okay.
Thanks. Okay, let's see. Yep, looking good. I don't know what the hell has happened to my voice for On. Morgana has, like, eaten up all of the girl voice energy I can muster currently. Just woke up. How did the rest of your Baldur's Gate stream go the other day?
You notice?
Hey, take a look at that. Oh, that matches up with the map. There's no doubt that's the tower we're headed for. And so, the treasure's up there. Hell yeah, we did it. So, where's the entrance? Ugh, not again. It's no surprise that security would be tight around here.
Okay, let's go.
But as they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's go, Joker.
The head shadow's bad news.
Don't mind me, I'm not here. Why am I like transparent?
I spotted a strong one. What are you gonna do?
Oh, there was a grappling point somewhere. You stop looking this direction? Oh, it's that right there. Wow, that courtyard section is much simpler than it is in 5 original.
Dude.
Went into a castle to save someone, ended up forgetting and venturing somewhere you're not supposed to be yet. So average D&D session is what you're saying. Captures the essence of D&D pretty well, from what you're saying there. Yes, pretty much. I'm pretty sure I'm not technically supposed to be doing this yet, because I think this is part of the... I think this is part of a later section in the palace. Or at least it was in 5 original. Was that really all just to get a single barrel? Is Catherine Fullbody from the same creators of this? Yeah. I think it's Catherine Original, like the PS3 game, was a tech demo, like an engine demo for Persona 5 originally. And you can see it in some very early, screenshots and stuff from the beta of Persona 5. Because Joker looks very Vincent-esque in some of the early P5 stuff. What's going on? The distortion is getting stronger. The treasure's gotta be nearby. There's actually even DLC for Catherine Fullbody that has you playing as Joker.
Look, a treasure chest. Why don't we crack it open?
I can go further up outside. Oh.
Kamoshida's will seeds, huh?
Oh, sorry, Ryuji. I didn't mean to cut you off. Gring. Kamoshida, we gotta talk about you putting the souls of the damned inside your vegetables. Why do these potatoes have fucked up looking faces? Okay.
Huh?
What's this? The hell? Is it a trap?
It could be a hidden room. Let's check it out, Joker.
Yeah.
Hey, where are we? If I'm not mistaken as to where this, elevator goes, yeah. This is another instance of,
This has to be a joke.
This is another instance of weird shortcut that only exists in Kamoshida's palace. And, really has no reason to.
What the heck? This is disgusting. Either way, it's kind of strange that this would be a dead end.
Focus.
Huh? This looks familiar.
It's the entrance hall. Have you already forgotten?
Huh.
I didn't realize we would end up here.
You notice?
Hey, look. There used to be tons of soldiers wandering around. I don't see any of them now.
Actually...
Cool. Is this gonna ambush me with something?
Oh, something's moving. Are those gears?
Oh, nice observation.
I see. I bet we could access an area that we couldn't before. Good eye, Joker.
It's interesting that they gave this shortcut a little bit more purpose.
This door won't open.
It's always sad when you've gotta, like, reschedule stuff.
Ready?
Do you think...
Oh, the gears are moving.
Oh, whoops. We should get somewhere. We should be able to get somewhere else now.
Do you think...
Hey, buddy. I would appreciate it if you would let me sneak attack you. Hey, over there.
That viney door.
Nope, that's Morgana's voice.
That viney door. We probably need to get in there, but it's guarded pretty well.
Man.
Right again. I can sense a will seed beyond the door, but it's gonna be rough going.
Now then.
Looks like this one's extra tough. Joker, are we going to do this now?
We sure are. There you are. You're not taking another step.
What?
I guess we'll just have to step on you first. Let's do the...
Reasonable reaction. Kill.
Persona!
Resists wind.
Ravage them!
Persona!
Persona!
Witness my
Don't have any elements. Resists gun.
Persona!
I doubt that it's weak to, I doubt that it's weak to curse.
Tricorn!
How about this?
Sleep.
All according to plan. I don't see a weakness.
Gosh.
My other self.
Also, I just realized On's probably gonna get attacked next turn. Rakunda's defense down.
Jack-o'-lantern! There.
This is it. They're busy.
Yeah, figured.
Using this!
Sorry. Time for my persona. Ha!
Revive, or heal on up a bit.
Persona!
Let's see, you got 5 strength. You got 6 strength. Wow, really?
Kicks it! You're mine.
Persona. This one.
Persona!
Sorry I'm not talking a whole lot, like,
There!
difficult fights in these games take all of my brain energy.
Persona!
Let's do this.
Okay, so I think if I have Ryuji hit it with a technical attack,
Flip 'em, Persona!
it shouldn't get a turn until after Joker.
Get wrecked!
Great. Next move.
Wait, I just realized. I can just throw a SP recovery item at Joker.
Persona! Silky!
And just do this. Why did that Morgana audio play like 4 times over itself? What was that? Did I imagine that? Am I going crazy?
Come. All right.
Start with on.
Persona, let's go, Captain.
Nice going, Skull.
Good job, Ryuji, with the crits.
Persona.
I love how good status effects are in SMT and Persona. Like, in any other RPG, this shit would never fly.
Nice going, Skull.
The game would be like, nah, this boss is immune to sleep.
All right.
Hell yeah. Let's swipe this will seat and get out of here.
I'm so done with this place. We're almost through here. Just hang in there, Panther.
Whoa.
If you can't beat something, you're probably doing something wrong. Whoa, what the hell was that? Got all... I don't even know how to describe it. Come on, Mona, you never told us what these will seeds will do.
So that's what happens. I never expected that. I mean, I never expected anything less than that to happen.
So you had no clue either.
No.
Oh, who cares about the details? What really matters is the power I'm sensing from it. Maybe it could give us an upper hand somehow in the future. Wait, we're just taking it? I'm not totally sure that's a great idea.
Listen up.
Phantom Thief makes use of any available tool to accomplish a mission. Who knows what we'll find next? If we find ourselves in a situation where this could be useful, let's see what it can do.
The equipment that you get from will seeds in this game is kind of really busted for the most part. There's one that you can get a couple palaces later that's like, it gives you straight up a turn of invincibility. Yeah, it gives you diorama, which we definitely wouldn't get. Seven Sisters High School emblem. Beware of rumors. That's really cool, actually. Emblem from St. Hermelin High School. The RMPC. What does hide do? Increased chance of being targeted by foes. Huh. I'll add attack boost. Increases the accuracy of gun attacks by 5%. Increases evasion from... Wow. I'm probably not gonna use the. Wait, they give you 10 of these? Excuse me? Why do they give you so many copies of these? Restores 5 SP after a baton pass. Max HP by 40%. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use these, but you know what? I think I'm actually gonna give the Crystal of Lust to Akira for now. Oh, also, we can do this. We can pull out some, Chibi Joker. Honestly, like, as jarring as the art style shift is, this actually looks really good. I want to hear what battle theme the PQ2 costumes use. Because PQ2 has, like, 4. It's probably just, what's it called? Wait and See. No, Wait and See is the P3, one from Q2. What is the Persona 5 one called? The Road Less Traveled, I think?
I can feel it. All right, a chest! Joker, it's a treasure chest! I'll reveal your true form.
The ass elevator. It is the, road less taken.
What's the plan? Witness my resolve! Zoro, show your might!
Honestly, I would love to play PQ and Q2 at some point. Though I don't know how good of a stream game they would make because, goddamn, they are so grinding heavy. Lend me your power.
It looks so depressed. Go easy on it.
Lose a scar and it's permanent. Sorry. Both you. No strings attached. Great. For your good effort. Hey Kyle, how are you doing? Welcome in.
Time to retreat.
Come on, Twitch.
Okay.
Let's check out some of the other costumes. I assume the Gekkokan High outfit is just mass destruction.
Oh.
Hey look, we're playing Persona 3 Reload before it comes out. Hello there. Yeah.
All right, the first move is ours.
Gosh. Everyone loves Last Surprise, but like, Mass Destruction is so good.
Persona! Go down!
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
How did I inflict you with confusion with just a basic attack? Good job, Morgana. Wait, why do you get... Why did he just get 2 attacks in a row? What the hell?
That was incredible, Joker.
Persona!
Nice, Joker. Right in their weak spot.
I swear if you power slash Joker and kill me.
This is it. They're taking out. Someone treat her.
It's time.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
I don't actually remember if party members don't get EXP if they're dead at the end of a fight. I don't remember if this game functions off of that logic. Okay. What is the loungewear? Is this just his casual outfit? Yeah. Does this play the original Persona 1 battle theme, or does this play the really scuffed one from the PSP game?
Oh, a new safe room.
I really don't get palaces. How's the floor going up and down like that?
I'll just add this. Okay.
I always thought that that effect was really cool when I played through the first time. And the second time.
Joker, a treasure chest.
Show me your true form.
Oh, I just realized everybody's only at 1 HP.
All right, the first move is ours.
It is the PSP version.
Impress. Everyone, watch your health.
Something else. Not this. I'm beat.
You weak to fire by any chance? No.
Can't believe. I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support. Panthers been taken out. Someone treat her. Scully, you okay?
Run.
Watch your health. All right. I'll lead
Joker,
the way out.
run.
Don't rush me. I'm looking for an opening.
What was that?
Hold on just a bit more. There's gotta be a way out of this. Go, go! Enemy defeated. We're getting out of here. You ready?
Oh, that's really cool. That's not the end of battle theme, but that's the intro. That's the intro to Persona 1 PSP. Okay, let's actually heal everybody. Let's check out some more outfits. Thank you for the stretch, Laba, and the hydrate. Ah. Wait. This is, Oh! I love that. That's so cool. I've never played Persona 1 and 2, but... Or, well, I've played a little bit of Persona 1, but... I've heard Persona 2's battle theme. And remember enjoying it a lot. I find it kind of funny that, for the most part, I'm kind of attacking enemies that I really should just be avoiding.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Yeah.
Persona!
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
Very nice. Two enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down.
I should stream through Persona 1 and the 2 duology.
He can't defend himself.
Because, like, I've heard that both Persona 2 games have really good stories. And Persona 1 is one of those games where, like,
Spectacular victory.
it's not great story-wise, but, like,
All right.
it kind of sets up some stuff for 2.
Okay.
Is this? It's literally just Vincent's outfit from Catherine Full Body, I assume.
What are you gonna do?
Not engage. We've gone full circle. We've gone from a the staircase going up scared me for a sec. I thought I got like seen by the enemy.
Focus.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ugh, seeing this face pisses me off every goddamn time.
This statue. No, it might be dangerous to tamper with it. Let's keep going for now.
Damn it.
Whoa, that was close. Wait, what? What is this? It's a classic security measure. My tail might be in danger if we try to force our way through.
Oh yeah, same for Panthers. So what do we do? No way we're getting through here as is.
I think it's impossible.
We can't proceed any further unless we can stop these.
Hey, look.
Yo, you think this thing controls those swinging things? No reaction.
I didn't think it would be that easy. We'll probably need some kind of key for it.
Gotta look for a key again? What a pain in the ass.
Where would it be, though? There weren't any suspicious rooms on the way here.
Joker.
What do you think, Joker?
An enemy has the key.
Indeed.
That probably would be the most likely scenario.
An enemy? You mean one of them shadows that's roaming around?
No way, man.
Dude, how many of them do you think there are? Can't beat the crap out of all of them.
The key is for this tower, so it would have to be one of the shadows around here. On top of that, it would have to be it would have to be a relatively high-ranking one.
Yes!
And then we just need to look for shadows like that and defeat them.
That settles it.
Let's do this, Joker. We need to find the shadow with that key.
Also, I'm curious now. On, what are your outfits? Which Catherine are you dressed up as? You're dressed up as C. Catherine instead of K. Catherine. What are Morgana's outfits? Wait. God. Is this just actually the stray sheep? Yep. Wait, we can put Morgana in a maid uniform? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be fucking around with the costumes like all playthrough. I still want to hear what the music is for battling in this costume as Joker. I always found it really funny that you can just do it right in front of enemies and they don't give a shit.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Persona!
This is not a song I recognize. I also haven't played through Catherine Full Body, so...
You ready?
Wait, did they change this to just be right here? Whoa, wait. Is this what I think it is? Is this outfit that Joker's wearing the main character's outfit from SMT If? I swear, I'm such a fucking nerd for knowing where all these costumes are from. Sleep. Morgana, do not interact.
Let's go, Captain!
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Finish him! Let's do this! All right.
as Homer once said.
Eat this!
I'm 90% sure that I know exactly where you're going. Lava. Unless that's the whole joke, but it didn't send.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, the shadow did have something. What the hell is this? An eye?
Oh, I just figured it out. This must be how we stop the scythes. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Now that I think about it, the statue didn't have eyes.
Ugh, how much grosser can you get? So this is gonna stop those things, huh?
Well, we'll need one more.
It was what I thought that it was? Nice.
Okay, let's go.
Another guard captain probably has it. Let's try checking the other floors, Joker.
Man, that was easy.
Okay. Is this the Strange Journey Redux outfit? It is. This looks so wrong in this art style.
For real?
Crap. They all look like high-ranking soldiers. We gonna have to beat all of them?
That would work, but there should only be one actual guard captain among them. Do you have any way to tell them apart, Joker? I think you of all people would be would have the skills to figure out which one is the real one.
Sometimes I'm incapable of reading. Oh. Whoops. Ah, this one actually doesn't look too bad. I haven't thought about the SMT4 actual normal battle theme in a long time.
All right. I have something.
Where's that? Oh, he's up there.
I can see it.
You can pounce on it from here.
Yeah. Sometimes you could even say I'm being a bitch.
I'll reveal
I
your
feel
true
that.
form.
Yeah, this is a mini boss.
Another one of these?
That shadow has a lot of health. This'll be a pain. Joker, I taught you how to strike your opponent's weaknesses, right?
Yep,
If you could blind it or put it to sleep, you'd have an easier time doing real damage to it.
yep.
Persona!
Okay.
Captain Kidd!
You're on the ground! Nice going, Paul! Finish him!
I find it really funny how my strategy has devolved from just attack to repeatedly putting the enemy to sleep and then blocking with everyone to prevent them from being able to get out of sleep. And then just putting them back to sleep immediately afterward after I hit them.
Okay. All right.
Sweet, we got both of that bastard's eyes. Let's go stop those swinging things.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Yeah, no kidding, Morgana. Excuse me?
I'll reveal your true form.
Eventually you find enemies immune to sleep. Yeah, it's...
Alright, the first move is ours.
This isn't... Oh wait, no, this is like late game. Normal battle theme.
It's almost scary how good I am.
But yeah, you do eventually find enemies that are immune to sleep, and a lot of the, like, the whole reason that a lot of it's hitting right now is that they aren't. Like, they're weak to sleep. Lend me your power.
That one looks pretty gloomy, but don't overthink it. Just go say hi.
Sorry. No strings attached. Unironically, Joker actually looks really good in the samurai garb. What does Succubus have? Oh, wait, Rebellion's not the move I thought that it was. That's unfortunate.
Not bad.
All right.
Does the butler suit have any custom music? Honestly, as much as I love it, the hiding mechanic in Persona 5 is kind of really busted.
All right. Let's go.
Because a lot of the time you can just kind of hang out in a spot and then, wait for the enemies to come to you. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
What? Here we go. Ready?
Here it comes.
All right, Joker. Very smooth. Zoro. It's almost scary how good I am.
getting ambushed in Persona 5 always scares the shit out of me, because it's always, like, it's almost always a situation of, like, you made a mistake running past enemies, and, when you get unlucky, you can just get wiped in a single turn, and you can't run from ambush encounters until way later in the game.
Whoa, badass! Okay.
Next.
What is my security level at?
I can feel it.
18. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be too high after only getting seen the one time, but...
Well then.
We have both eyes now. Try putting them in, Joker.
All right, let's go.
All right, we can get across. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be changing my outfit for the 20th time this, stream. Shadow Ops uniform. Come on, Atlas, where's my Persona 5 arena? I want to see the antics that, the P5 crew would get up to with,
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
It's time. Don't rush it.
Looking cool, Joker.
Yep, this is P4 arena music.
I don't see a weakness.
Let's go, Captain!
Okay, so okay, I was right in remembering that the, Archangel is weak to lightning. It's just weak to lightning when it's not a mini-boss.
Don't come back!
Hey, Sachi, welcome back.
Courses through me. All right.
We've been messing around with costumes. We're currently wearing the, Shadow Operative costume. Hey, buddy.
A powerful enemy. It's not wise to fight head on.
Go!
Not over yet.
I actually kind of want to see what everyone's Shadow Ops costumes look like.
This'll end it.
That's all she wrote.
Wait, Shadow Mitsuru had a Touch of Death combo?
Check out this new skill. Okay. Easy win. They would.
She did. I knew that Naoto had some absolutely crazy shit that you could do. Though I don't know if that was in base P4A or if it was in AU. I wonder. This is the Velvet Room outfit, yeah. Hey, unavailable, how are you doing? Welcome in.
Looks like we can use this place to rest.
CH overhead in the freezing super.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, we're in.
Quiet down, you idiot.
Oh shit, it's Kamoshida.
No.
And a ton of soldiers.
How have you not captured the intruders yet? I apologize, my liege.
Okay, let's go.
I bet he'd never imagine we're in the same room as him. Come on, let's keep moving.
This crouch walk does not look right without a cape. Look at him go.
Whoa.
Sturdy looking door's pretty promising. Let's head inside.
Oh, what is this place? Holy shit! That treasure thing's gotta be in here.
Hey, what is this? It's floating in the air.
That's the treasure. We finally found it.
That cloudy thing?
Just hold on a second. I was planning on telling you more once we made it this far. Simply finding the treasure isn't enough. We'll need to make it materialize before we can steal it.
So sometimes you get those hyperfixations and it's just like, man, this is the only type of content I'm going to consume for like 6 months. Like, unironically, when I played through Vanilla P5 years ago, when I finished it, I literally immediately jumped directly into a second playthrough and played through the game a second time back to back with it.
What do you mean?
Desires have no physical form by nature. Hence, we'll first need to make the real person aware that their desires are in fact a treasure. Once they're conscious that their desires might be stolen, the treasure will finally show itself.
But how do we do that?
Send a calling card.
We warn them. Tell them, we are going to steal your heart.
So we're gonna send a calling card? Oh, that's totally what a Phantom Thief would do!
Once we do that, the treasure will appear for certain. I think.
That again? Either way, sounds like it's worth giving it a shot.
Our infiltration route is secure. All that's left now is to pump out a calling card in reality, then come back to take the treasure.
This is it, huh?
Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Once we send out the calling card, there will be no turning back. Just let me know when you're ready. We'll head back to the hideout and send out that calling card.
Unavailable. Literally, it was either last stream or in the first stream of this. I was like, when we got to the gun tutorial, and it gave the pop-up that's just like, ammo regenerates after ammo regenerates after battle now. I was just like, okay, right here, this is one of the best changes in all of Persona 5 Royal. I'm not joking, because, like, ammo management in P5 basically made guns completely useless.
Well then.
We've secured our route. So what do we do now? You want to head out for today?
Yeah, let's leave.
Hey,
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here before Kamoshida finds us.
let's do it.
Do you need something?
Royal also made technicals useful as well, because in vanilla they're fucking useless. Yeah, they're definitely better in Royal. They're not completely useless in vanilla, but they're very niche in vanilla, mainly if you're playing on, what's it called, Merciless? But technicals are really good in Merciless, and that's about it.
Inmate.
Can I help you?
We are introducing a new regimen to your rehabilitation in the form of challenge battles. For these trials, we will permit the cognitions of your comrades to fight at your side. Cry your tears of joy. Depending on your results in combat, you will receive some form of compensation for your efforts.
Most of the time you do that, you're bullshitting the gym for HP, or SP and HP.
Should you prove successful, there is no doubt that you will be rewarded and strengthened in body and mind. We've even prepared a special stage for you to undergo this part of your rehabilitation.
It's time to go punch Minato in the face. And you, Narukami.
Take this opportunity to demonstrate the furthest reaches of the strength you've gained up to now. Should you wish to attempt this at once, we shall oblige you.
I'm definitely not doing that right away, but... Interesting.
Do you have business with me?
The inmate needs our guidance.
Narukami.
Let's execute him. Now choose. Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
Oh, wait, yeah. I was about to say, oh wait, I don't have a confidant with this, but...
My.
Yeah, no shit, I don't have a confidant with it. I literally have only forged a confidant with 2 people. Or 3 people. Murder mystery and Persona at the same time. I actually, like... I genuinely really enjoy Persona 4's murder mystery. But that's also just because, like, I really like detective fiction.
You okay with this?
Like, I'm a huge nerd for detective
Not
fiction.
terrible, but not impressive.
It's why I played the first 2 Ace Attorney games, like, back-to-back on stream. Still have business here.
Do you need something?
Special battle. Ugh. There he is. The Chad Narukami.
It is time, inmate. What do you want to do?
We've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All we gotta do now is steal the treasure that shows up, yeah? It's finally time.
But we need to send the calling card first. When should we do it? Just hold on. Let's retreat for now and we can talk more about that stuff back at the hideout.
Well done.
Oh, and well done today.
Yes!
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card.
I find it really funny that, technically speaking, Theo only really shows up in, like, one canon game. Better not be up to any trouble. You make just one mistake and your life's over. Instead of hanging around, you should be studying or something. If there aren't any customers, you can use the shop. Thanks. You don't need to thank me. I'm just telling you to stay out of trouble. I have a friend who can do the Sojiro voice, like, absurdly well. Like, she can do that voice, like, absolutely perfect. She can also do Heavy from TF2 insanely well. If you're gonna study, you can use that table. Still leave the place covered in eraser crumbs, alright? Oh, that's right. One of my customers mentioned that the counter's a pretty comfortable place to read. Well, your time's yours to spend. Just make sure it's after my customers are gone. Or hey, you want to clean the shop, I'm not gonna turn you down. Cleaning stuff's in the bathroom. Okay, so... kindness is cleaning tools. You back home yet? I'm pooped. It hit me like a goddamn ton of bricks right when I sat down.
Well, I guess we did walk pretty far in. I'm glad we found that treasure thing, though.
So, Kamoshida will turn into a good guy if we steal that, huh? Either way, it's up to you when we send the card, Akira.
Call us over to the hideout when you're ready.
Nice work, guys.
And see ya.
The real challenge is coming up. I hope you're ready.
What is it?
You don't have any business here, just go upstairs.
Hey.
But I want to get to know you, Coffee Dad.
Hey!
Why are you staring at the LeBlanc bathroom?
Never mind. There's a crossword.
Crossword puzzles, eh? I suppose they're a good way to challenge your mind.
Hey!
You gonna play the crossword puzzle? You have other stuff to do, so don't get too into it.
Not the only one who names the protagonist the canon name because of lack of originality. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of, from my experience anyway, like, with people who have played Persona, most of them either have a name that they use in, like, everything, that they use or they'll just run with the canon names. But the real test of somebody's character is which names they use. Like, if you've got, like, if they're playing P3, whether or not it's Minato Arisato or Makoto Yuki. If they're playing P4, it's either Yu Narukami or Soji Seta, which, by the way, Yu Narukami is one of the very few that they're actually somewhat consistent with. And then you've got Akira Kurusu and Ren Amamiya. Mamma Mia. For P5. Yeah, I'll play a little. Literally never heard anyone use Soji Seta. It's always a mixture of both of their names. Yeah, I did that with, I did that when I played, P5 Original, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. Oh, wait. T... E... R... S.
All right.
I see.
Oh, wow. Even I couldn't figure that one out.
Ren Akira.
Nice.
Maybe you got a little bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles.
Let me solve the whole thing, Morgana.
Man.
Come on, I know you're bored, but don't you think you've played enough already?
Alright, now.
Hey.
Time to clean up.
Alright then, time to do some work for the chief. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Well then.
Do you want to try cleaning now? Your kindness may improve a little bit.
Yeah, I'm bored. Let's begin.
Oh.
Well, I'd certainly appreciate that. I'm going home now. Don't break anything in the store, got it? Honestly, I'm curious. What do y'all think about my Morgana voice? Like, how close do you think my Morgana voice is to the actual Morgana?
If only I wasn't stuck like this, I'd help you out. Hey, I'm serious.
That didn't come through properly.
That should do it for now.
Alright, I'll clean. I bet the chief is gonna be happy with this. Thinking about the customers and cleaning the store probably helped increase your kindness, no?
Not very. It's not very similar.
Hey.
That took longer than I expected. We should go to bed once we clean up the rest.
Your voice doesn't make me want to throw him into the sun, so it's definitely not similar. Thought I'd get a girlfriend once I was in high school, but I'm not having any luck at all.
This sucks.
There's something wrong with me? Maybe self-improvement is the answer. Try reading some books. You'll get more than just some knowledge out of them, and it'll make you better in conversation. You'll be more desirable if you're more intelligent. It'll take hard work, though. Won't happen overnight. Yeah, but books make me sleepy. Guess I can give it a go, though, if it'll help make me more popular with the ladies. Is the library where you go to borrow books?
Nice.
Reading books is an important way to expand your mind.
Books are great. They give me social stats.
I totally agree. You can apparently read for free at the school library. So if you try to, so you should try to take advantage of that. I think there's also a bookstore over on Central Street.
Can I just say, one of my absolute favorite things about P5 is the fact that, there's the DVD rental store in Shibuya. Or not in Shibuya, but there's the DVD rental store that you can go to. And, they say that they'll fine you if you, like, don't return it on time, but I don't believe that the game actually ever fines you. I think they always are just like, nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, the whole go to sleep Joker thing is a meme for a reason. Like, it happened a lot in Vanilla P5. Hi there, everyone. I'm Mr. Hiruda, your biology teacher. This guy looks like, he's got the same haircut as, like, he almost has the same haircut as Lorenz from Fire Emblem. But, he reminds me of a character from, I think it's Persona 2, the last party member you get in that game. You must all be shocked by what happened with Suzui-san. It was a shock for me, too. Although I can relate to how she felt. Her eyes were devoid of life as they looked upon this sad, hopeless world. Well, I suppose everyone views the world differently. Let's have a test.
Try to answer this.
You there, take a look at this. Between A and B, which line seems longer? They're the same. It's an optical illusion.
You do know.
Heh, that's correct. It seems your eyes see the truth. This is an optical illusion. Some people see it correctly, and some do not. Isn't it strange that they view the same image differently? Hiruda, what the actual fuck? Yeah. Yeah, you end up with a ton of extra yen. Humans don't see the world as it is. We simply process visual information with our brain. Wow, really? Kurusu-san seems kinda smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. I feel that. How you see the world is nothing more than a trick of the mind. It is all mere cognition. There's no proof that the world each of us sees is the same.
I see.
How you see the world depends on your brain's cognition. God. Okay. Please tell me that I'm not crazy. Has anybody seen that... Has anybody seen that stupid Twitter post that's like all of the classroom segments in Persona 5 read out like this, and it's just like, the teacher, what is the mitochondria? Ren, the powerhouse of the cell. And then Morgana's like, do you think that the treasure is the powerhouse of the palace or some shit like that? And it's like... I'll have to see if I can find it and throw it in the Discord. It's the stupidest shit, but it really does just read like that. How you see the world depends on your brain's cognition, huh? Optical illusions in the metaverse might be more similar than you'd think. It really is like that.
Okay.
Sorry, give me just a sec. Eh. Both no and yes at the same time. Yeah.
And sending the calling card is a make or break decision, so really think on it, okay?
Wow, I slipped. That's the kind of voice I would give Teddy. Like,
I'm sure both Ryuji and Lady Ann are uneasy too. So make sure you talk to them about it, okay?
man, I lost the edge off of my Morgana voice. Hey, where are you right now? Still in the classroom? Still at school too. I'm by the staircase outside your classroom. Think we should head into the palace today? Haven't decided. Hey, I thought of something the other day while we were running around in the palace. Maybe it's because I haven't been moving around as much lately, but I feel like I'm getting weak. Probably gonna run into some pretty tough shadows sometime. We should try to get stronger too. Doesn't that mean I'm impersonating him well, considering his voice always sounds like it's about to crack? Sunny outside. Perfect for training. So you wanna get your blood pumping?
Wow.
It seems like even Ryuji has a lot on his mind. It's true that training your body will let you use, or be able to move it when it counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to the trouble of inviting you, so why not listen to what he has to say?
I don't know why my, I've lost all of my...
When are we sending the calling card? We found the treasure, so I think we should get on this soon. Why not meet up with everyone if you're ready? So what will it be? Should we assemble at the hideout and send the calling card?
No. I shouldn't have to answer that question twice, Morgana. I like the red effect on the should I summon everyone.
Excuse me?
Oh, is this your first time at the library? It's my job to explain the rules of the library to first-time visitors, so... You're only allowed to borrow one book at a time. Once you finish, please be sure to return... Huh? That badge. Are you a second year? Oh, could you be that transfer student I keep hearing about?
Yep.
I knew it. I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you shouldn't come here. See, you're scaring the other students too. Oh, no, I didn't mean that you can't use the library, but...
Man.
You're not welcomed anywhere you go. I guess there's nothing we can do about it. The other students are scared of you. I'm feeling more hostility than anything. Check out that study corner. Looks like you could raise your knowledge and your guts here.
Unless we really focused, she didn't notice me at all. Let me check out a book. I like to borrow a book. Got all the books you can check out. Nothing we can do if it's checked out.
Here.
This one, yes? Okay, be careful with it. Great thief, eh? Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Wow, that was definitely not Morgana's voice. That was way too deep. Makoto is the one with speed reader. 100%, like... Makoto is definitely reading through speed reader currently. so that she can study at twice the
All
speed.
that's left now is to send out the calling card and take Kamoshida's heart.
Couldn't we have just sent one at the beginning of all this?
It's not that simple. A treasure won't stay materialized forever. Once the impression is gone, the treasure will disappear. I think it'll last around a day at most.
The hell? That's like no time at all. Anyways, we can send a calling card right now, yeah? Let's do it and steal that bastard's heart.
Now then.
We read it in one night, and it takes her a few months to. Well, chances are it's probably... Actually, no, it fits rather well with her character, because she'd be like, I need to study, but I also want to read this book to help me study faster. So I'm going to be studying for most of my time, but I'm going to be reading the speed reading book on the side. And that's why it took her so long, is because Ren, or not, well, wow. Not even calling him by the name that I named him. Akira sat down and reads it in one session over the course of multiple hours, whereas Makoto picks it up every, like, at the end of a study session and reads, like, 2 pages and then sets it back down.
The past will go away once you take the treasure. Make sure you've done everything you need to.
Yep. I actually forgot.
Seriously?
Is that all for today? What about the calling card?
One sentence every week. Wait, can I not? Okay, cool. Persona 5 Royal, thank you for letting me dash in the overworld. Should ask her about the enhancing drug I heard her mention the other day.
Well,
What are you here for today?
Got any special medicine? Nah, I need regular medicine.
please head to the exam room.
Well then, please head into the exam room. What would you like?
Okay, which one? That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. Take care.
Honestly, I should probably spend the day with her, but don't mind us here, just selling drugs to teenagers. True. I keep trying to press square to go to the fast travel menu. I don't know what game I'm, like, mixing my controls up with, but...
I've been waiting to hear you say that. Tomorrow's finally the day.
So we send the calling card in the morning and carry out the plan by the end of the day, right?
Correct. The effect won't last that long. Are you worried?
Waited too long.
Perfect.
Going to pull this off no matter what.
So, who's going to write the card?
Leave it to me.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't it be me?
This is important. Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
I must agree.
I really want to get him good. Let me write it. Come on, please.
All right.
Yeah, I got this.
Hey, are you sure about this? If they find out our identities, all this work will be for nothing.
I know.
All right then. Tomorrow it is. You'd better not slack off on this.
Hey,
Hey, just because you seem to be taking school seriously, don't mean I'm not keeping an eye on you, got it? I'll know what's what as soon as I see your grades. Want to prove you're turning over a new leaf? Make studying your second biggest habit after breathing.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get rid of all the crap upstairs, alright? That room needs a good cleaning anyway. The only time you like Morgana is when he actually acts like a cat. Man, there's so much I want to write on the calling card. It's kind of tough figuring out what to say.
Are you really sure you're capable of this?
Don't worry, I got it. Even made a logo for us.
A logo?
Yep, you'll get to see it tomorrow.
Well, that's worrying.
Best time to clean the room is right after you return from stealing the treasure. Yeah, because you still get the evening, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, you guys should rest up. We screw it tomorrow, we're totally done for.
I'm sure it'll all go well.
Just remember, we can't trust any shitty adults. That's why we gotta do this ourselves. Anyway, let's pull this off and surprise everyone. You seem different. Do you always have that scowl on your face? Nothing goes your way in life. You'll end up failing if you tense up like that. You get to see a first grader's art project tomorrow. I apologize if I've overstayed my welcome. Finished a critique for work, so I'm partaking in a moment's rest. The ambience of my favorite cafe at closing time. This perfect silence soothes my very soul. This guy seems like the type to, instead of pronouncing it ambience, he would pronounce it ambiance. TV's on, though. Well, I'll be going home then. You didn't leave your crossword behind, bastard. Ren chases the man out the door.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the big day. You can try to relax or do as much prep as you can. Just do what you need to before it's too late.
Oh.
Do you feel like cleaning up now?
Wait, I can do this tonight? Huh.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Better to do it right after you return from the palace since you're locked in LeBlanc. What does this do? Lowers palace security level. You know, I'm just gonna make another go home.
Yeah. Yes.
You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to bed. Go to bed, Joker.
Also, I like this animation that they did. Wait, they made it... Okay, that's really cool. The actual animation on it is different for the first calling card because it's got different art on it.
We're able to grab a seat for ourselves. You have a book you haven't finished yet. Now this is nice. Why don't you read that book until we get there?
Tonight, I will be taking the Phantom Diamond.
Ah, the legendary gentleman thief Arsene. It's hard not to idolize him. He's preeminent in our field.
Hey, hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you should still, it seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time.
How the hell would he know the steps to make lockpicks when his hands most definitely do not work the same way as ours, even in the metaverse? I could give you an answer, but it's an answer that has spoilers in it, and I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't played P5.
Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say it was an efficient use of your time. I spent way too much on new clothes this month. Now I'm broke. Guess you're getting yourself a job. Those job magazines they have at the train station are useful. Maybe you'll swing by the Shibuya Underground and pick one up after school.
Just talking about the exact hand and motor movements. Yeah, that's fair.
And then again, work's for losers. I hope I find something easy.
Hey, look, she's in the background.
A calling card?
I heard it was already posted by the time everyone got here this morning.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter bastard of lust. We know how shitty you are, and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Wow.
Not bad, huh? I looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
Yeah. I know what you wanted to say, but it sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
Your logo's a little lacking too.
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
Did Mr. Kamoshida do something wrong? Does this mean the rumors are true?
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo?
Skullington, you have a C- in art. Hey, take it from an artist. Art is hard.
And who are these
Especially when you're
Thieves of
just
Hearts
learning.
people?
Or if you're just doodling. Like, it's hard.
It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
Who's responsible for this?
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
I think it's hitting him pretty hard.
Did you do this, or was it you? Was it you two?
What are you talking about?
So you're playing dumb?
Playing?
It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway. Come, steal it if you can.
Judging from Kamoshida's response, I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
If only we had a logo designer in the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, if only.
Does that mean the treasures appeared? We'll be able to get it today, right?
It's not just today. It's only today. The impact of seeing a calling card doesn't last long. And it cannot be repeated.
How do you know that, Morgana?
This will be our one chance to steal the treasure.
One day's more than enough for us.
Here comes the song.
Well then.
Let's go. Keep your guard up.
So yeah, it's really weird. I could fast travel up to the, I can fast travel all the way up to the top of the castle right outside the throne room. But for some reason, Kamoshida's palace, and only Kamoshida's palace, has these weird shortcuts that are supposed to cut you closer to the boss. So you can jump in through the window there. And then you're supposed to jump down, come over here, and go up the elevator. Might be remnants from vanilla, but I don't know. Never understood it. It's the way that it looks, at least to me, feels like because it is in vanilla. Like those shortcuts are in vanilla, but you can still just fast travel right to the end of the dungeon in vanilla. It's one of those things where like, it feels like something that was scrapped early in development. Because it's only in the first palace.
Shadow spotted. It's powerful, so let's be cautious.
I wish King Kamoshida would wear full armor.
Hey, Nautilus, how are you doing? But yeah, it definitely gives off the vibe of being something that's like... It was intended to be you have to sneak your way back through the palace, like, on foot. Because it does feel weird that you can just fast travel right to the end of the palace.
Yes.
Same old in Flamethroat and such. But yeah, I find it interesting that it's got these weird little shortcuts in it that... I know I've been going off on it this entire palace, but... Yeah.
Come on, man.
What the hell's going on here? The door's sitting open and there aren't many soldiers around.
This place is probably undermanned now that they've all got assigned elsewhere. Either way, we win as long as we can steal the treasure. Let's keep going.
One video of the dude grinding to level 99 in the first palace. Yeah. I feel, sorry for the dude who did that, because, God, that sounds like hell.
Oh yeah! The treasure has appeared!
Man, it's huge.
Yes, I've finished vanilla, and I've made it up to, I think, the 4th palace in Royal.
What do you think? It's just as I said. Now we can steal it.
I guess it's not... I'm not gonna say the character because I don't want to spoil for people who haven't seen. But I've made it to the pyramid in Royal.
The shine brings tears to my eyes.
Kind of pisses me off. Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
Treasure!
The cat's acting awfully excited.
What's wrong? Is something...
Hey, remember that one completely random thing that I just remembered? Remember that one bit in the Vanilla P5 intro where Ryuji throws Morgana at a billboard? That's not catnip. Yeah, I could see it.
Enough, you stupid cat.
Yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much. Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
This palace will disappear.
No, it proves you're weird.
Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance then.
It's heavy.
To think it'd go so well. I've even found 3 Persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
Why are we getting a confidant level?
All right.
Go, let's go, Kamoshida!
Ah!
Is that foreshadowing? Nah, it's like 5 or 6 shadowing, Sachi.
I won't let anyone take this. This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
That rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you. I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
You're lucky we didn't go out the window, buddy.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
That's a good line.
What a selfish misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret. Adults who want to share in my accomplishments. Students who have the drive to become winners. They willingly protect me, so that we all may profit from it.
Profit?
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
True, she's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide. And I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that. But no matter what kind of fool someone might be, they don't need your permission to live their lives!
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain. I'm a cut above all other humans.
Try a cut below. Yeah.
You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
That's right. I'm not like you. Damn it. Who rules this world?
The only thing it proves is that you get no bitches.
What the hell?
You're not like us. You have no riz. Also, can I just say, every time I see this boss, it always makes me think, like, damn, this looks like something ripped straight out of Catherine. Let's finish this. Looks like some Berserk shit. Yeah, I could see it. I haven't interacted with Berserk as a series, but...
Look! The treasure's over there! We should catch him off guard and steal it! Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity.
Oh god, this is gonna be an uphill fight, isn't it?
Kamoshida himself.
Next up.
Everyone, let's do this!
Persona! There.
Also, the boss theme. I think he's weak to fire, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am mistaken.
Persona! Yeah!
Persona! Me, yeah!
Thanks! Persona! Go down!
Can I put him to sleep? Also, I'm remembering, also Berserk isn't for everyone. Yeah, I've heard about, like, some of the stuff in Berserk, and it's like, it's one of those things where it's inspired some of my favorite stuff, that being the Souls games, but, like, at the same time, I've heard that Berserk is very much not for everyone.
Ready when you are.
I haven't watched a whole lot of anime, like, honestly, I haven't watched much actual, like, proper anime since, like, trying to think, it's been a bit.
He healed himself? Is it from eating one of those things in the trophy? Then we should destroy that first.
Persona!
Do I still have, you can beat him in 2 turns.
Next. Persona! Go down.
tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more.
I'm also probably horribly underleveled for this.
Go! Sorry.
Woodland Persona!
Witness my resolve.
Oh, great. Ow.
Persona!
Oh, I didn't mean to attack down the cup.
Persona.
Ugh. Can't believe I did that.
How about this?
Persona!
Yeah, gotta love that myriad truths on Izanagi no Okami. That's the fact that that is even like a thing that's allowed to exist
That's a big help.
is hilarious to me.
Ow! Skull's in trouble.
Ow.
Fix him up.
There.
Thanks. Skull, are you okay? Watch your health. Let's do this. Hey!
Woo!
Made the final boss unmerciless a joke.
Persona! Get wrecked! Sorry.
Debilitate, yeah. Did that just kill Morgana from full health?
Persona! Persona!
Okay, actually target the boss this time.
This'll do. Playing dead isn't easy.
Eat this!
Persona!
Meanwhile, I'm over here. When I played P5 Vanilla, I over-leveled the instant I was able to fight the Reaper on a day with in flu season.
Hang in there!
Being dead isn't easy.
All right.
Thank you. Persona!
Persona!
Just gonna guarantee that I can break it.
All right.
Kill. I just realized that the... Ugh. That's gross. But I just realized that the character in the wine glass is on. I didn't notice that. So what?
I always saw you as a condescending hotshot, but right now, you're just a pathetic loser.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
You still have the energy to say things like that? Then we're going to up our game as well.
Let's go.
Man, that did no damage.
Looks like I gotta bring out the big guns. Slaves! Bring over you know what? Time for my kill shot from when I was active and rocking it. Kill shot, as in I'll make the kill. What's the holdup? Where's my goal?
I'm so sorry, King Kamoshida. I have it right here.
Slow, Mishima. It's just
Mishima?
Oh, wait, what? Why is he here? Calm down. That's only Kamoshida's cognitive version of him. It's not the real Mishima.
I like that they
Keep your guard up.
I like that they kind of fleshed out the bosses a bit more.
don't tell me you can't even do something as simple as that.
Here goes.
Behold my progress.
Everyone okay?
Ow!
I can't go all out with Mishima providing the backup. Hey, shit for brains. Get off my court.
I'm sorry, King Kamoshida.
Next slave, get out here. Hurry up with my damn ball.
King Kamoshida, I've brought you your ball, just like you asked.
Now, boys and good girls. Yeah, all women should obey my
Ugh.
orders. Ain't that right?
No way! What's Shiho doing here? Panther, calm
They also
down.
kind of
That's not the
fucked
real
up
one.
the boss of the pyramid. But that also might have just been I messed something up because I basically got soft locked in that fight.
Yeah, you're right. But this is just...
Damn it. Even Suzui, too. You've gone too far, you piece of shit.
You want to see my kill shot again, don't you?
We keep attacking Kamoshida while he's focusing on the kill shot. We could be able to stop him. Or we could take down the cognitive Suzui so he can't get the ball anymore. Since that's just a cognitive Suzui, attacking it shouldn't have an effect on the real one.
What do we do? Alright, let's do this!
How do you call it a kill shot if we're not dead?
Come. There.
Don't worry, I'm just
Persona! I don't have much health left. Damn, see that again, Panther!
I'm gonna baton pass over to...
Not over yet!
Flip him, Persona. Captain
So
Kid.
nailed their weak spot. Not bad at all.
Persona. Let's go, Captain.
Damn it. I don't have much health left. I hit their weakness. It's all too easy. Yes, King Kamoshida.
Oh god, I'm gonna die to this.
Wake up!
That was entirely my own fault for having Joker heal instead of attack.
So, what a
It's nice that it gives you so many options to,
We should let's
they give you so many options for how to,
Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this.
All right.
like, restart. It lets you even restart from, like, the previous day.
Go!
only option you're familiar with is being kicked back to the main menu. Really? Because I'm playing on hard.
Not finish you. Attention, Panther.
Sona. Go down.
Let's do this. Shut your mouth.
Persona.
Hot sword. Lather step.
Honestly, I'm... This might be kind of dumb, but I'm thinking I might attempt to use different characters than I did in my casual playthrough. Because this was my team for the entire game in my casual playthrough.
Good thinking. Persona. All right.
Whip him, Persona.
I'm the type of girl that just uses all of my, like, my first 4 party members. Unless they give me a character that's, like, really interesting.
Persona. All right.
At one point, I wanted to platinum every Kingdom Hearts game, and then I realized just how horrible it is to attempt it. Like, especially after when I streamed Kingdom Hearts 1, I did Ultima Weapon in Kingdom Hearts 1, and that was not fun in the slightest. Titania intensifies. Took you about 1,000 hours to do so. Jesus. I need Raccoonda.
There. Persona. Get wrecked.
Spend most of your year playing a damn fanfiction. Unironically, I actually really enjoy the story of Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm still, I haven't experienced Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, and I'm looking forward to streaming it.
Persona. Hold on. Persona. All right. Sorry.
I know nothing about Kingdom Hearts 3. I know up to more or less, like, Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I know a decent chunk about, like, Dream Drop and has the fastest platinum, though it still takes 70 hours. Is it still, how is Kingdom Hearts 3's grind for the Ultima Weapon? Is it a massive pain in the ass?
Failure. I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
Persona. Woo.
Listen. Playing dead isn't easy. All right.
I'll think about that later.
saw you as a...
We can.
Then
Let's go.
I've heard that Kingdom Hearts 1 is the worst out of it. I don't actually know. I know a bit of the story of Dream Drop, but I don't know much about the actual gameplay of Dream Drop. I'm looking forward. Let's see, what game is next in the Kingdom Hearts? I think we're doing 358 Days Over 2.
it feels like
Oh,
keep your
fuck.
guard up.
The game tricked me. It legitimately tricked me into doing that. I swear, if Joker dies because of that.
Here goes.
Do not kill Joker, please. It's gonna kill Joker. Yep. Yes, yes, Igor. Shut up. Unironically, the only reason I lost to that is because I was mashing X to advance the text instead of circle.
Fine. We can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this! Persona!
All right.
Hello, Igor.
Ready when you are.
You just hit him 4 times, it'll reveal the... You can do the... It's probably damage-based.
Persona. All right.
Persona! Let's do this! Hey!
Persona.
Hot forward! My other self! Not bad if I say so myself.
Yeah, I'm very underleveled. I'm like 99% sure.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Witness my resolve! Ah!
Woo!
Utterly useless.
Doesn't even speed it up.
Persona! Don't rush it. Persona! All right.
Well, I mean, it's because it's the tutorial. It's because it's the tutorial for the, for Shadow Negotiation. Okay, we absolutely need to re-lower your attack. Like, that is top priority.
All right.
You can heal yourself. Ryuji keeps attacking the cup.
Eat this.
You can heal on again.
That's a big help.
I won't allow him.
It's time. Ravage them.
Persona! All right.
It's definitely because I'm playing on hard, but I feel like this is way harder than I'm used to this fight being. Because I've only ever beaten this game on normal.
You still? Then we're going.
Okay, I was like, I want you to know that, like, there was a moment there where I was just like, wait, I need to be mashing circle for text, not X. And it was like a single text box before I would have fucked myself over again.
Don't tell me you can't even do something.
Here goes.
The sparkler sees the world.
That hurt!
You edge.
I'm sorry, King Kamoshida.
Okay, kill.
What do we do?
Focus on Suzui.
Persona. Go down.
Oh, she's weak to all. Okay, cool.
Up to you.
Not over yet.
Persona.
Scroll nailed their weak spot. Not bad at all. Hit confirmed. You got their weakness, Saber.
Let's go, Captain.
Scroll nailed their weak spot. Not bad at all.
But Shisui was useless. Looks like I have to give her some special instruction later. What?
Kamoshida, I'll never forgive you.
Sorry, Suzui. I swear we'll beat that bastard's ass.
What's the matter, Slade? Hurry up and bring me more volleyballs! I can't survive a kill shot without any balls!
I don't know why, but this line, it just reminded me of the, how am I supposed to enjoy my pizza without a drink? Or however that line goes from SpongeBob.
Am I really out of slaves?
We won't get anywhere with brute force.
Yep, cool. Go for the crown.
In that case, time for plan B.
Yeah.
Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there. Let's steal the treasure without him noticing. Let's take that treasure. Time to show you my skill.
I can go whenever you want. Gotcha. Keep him distracted by attacking him. Leave it to me.
Attack Kamoshida.
Let's go.
Keep him busy.
I genuinely don't know if there's a difference between sending different people here. I know that you can't send on. Ow.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
All right.
It's not enough. You gotta do a lot more damage than this. I won't lose. Can't believe this.
Ow.
I got too reckless.
Cat's bad plan.
Focus on support. Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
Let's go. This isn't it.
Honestly, I probably should have sent Morgana.
Let's do this. Go! Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy. Keep it up. You have to distract him. Take this. No. Wake up.
So, what a
Shut up, Igor.
Look, the treasure's over there. Let's. Fine.
It's time.
We can take on Kamoshida
All right.
himself. Everyone, let's do this! Persona! Eat this!
Eat this!
You dare strike me!
Part 4, my other self! Ha!
I've never had issues with this boss before now.
Persona! You're mine.
Persona!
Whip him, Persona! Get wrecked!
You dare strike me!
Witness my resolve! Ha! Right Joker! Very smooth! That hurts!
Persona! Go down!
Persona! All right. Thank you.
What's with that look?
Time for my persona.
Utterly useless.
I mean, to be fair, in like 95% of other RPGs, blocking is like completely useless.
How about this?
Thanks! Whip him, Persona! Ha!
Okay. You heal yourself. Wait, what? I fat fingered. I thought that I swear that I did that menu incorrectly, but I guess not.
Let's go.
Nope, I did that incorrectly. Oh wait, why was I hitting him when I had access to punching the trophy? I'm dumb. Man, I'm very tired.
We won't last.
My brain is fried, clearly.
Go down.
Get ready.
Persona!
It wouldn't surprise me if you could do that, like,
Time for my persona.
but it would also definitely be really hard if you were doing it on anything other than easy.
Take it out. Someone treat her.
Persona.
Wait. Oh my god, is it really?
What's the plan?
I totally forgot that that's how.
Sorry. Panther's in trouble.
Persona.
Someone heal her. Thank you. Persona.
I've completely lost my train of thought. I know I was saying something, I just don't remember what I was saying.
Persona!
Get out of here.
Let's go.
If I'm not, then who is? How dare you keep defying me? Slam!
Feels like he's gonna attack. Keep your guard up.
Here goes.
How much time do you think would be cut off of a Persona 5 playthrough if there was an option to turn off attack animations?
No. Yeah. What do we do?
Maybe not. Come. Ravage them.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Go ahead. I
Not
got
over
this.
yet.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Skull nailed their weak spot. Not bad at all.
30% of the 70-hour playtime.
Hit confirmed.
You know what? I believe that.
Panther. won't get anywhere. What do we do? I see. Look over at while the others are drawing Kamo. Let's steal the train. Everyone, watch your health. Persona! Ha!
What's the matter?
I don't need to read your text. Yeah, we're sending Morgana.
Smart decision. Attack Kamoshida.
All right.
I'm sorry, Morgana, but I need to heal.
Go, you okay? Watch your health. This one.
70-hour playtime isn't counting Royals third semester. Yeah.
Persona! This one.
I want to let you.
Attack Kamoshida.
Come.
Keep him busy.
Go down.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Go! Skull's in trouble. Attack
Let's go.
Kamoshida. Keep him busy. It's not enough. Do this. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Persona!
Joker, are you okay? Attack Kamoshida.
Really? That wasn't enough damage? Clearly, I shouldn't have sent Morgana away.
Not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Get ready. Hey!
Sorry.
I want to let you.
Skull's in trouble. Someone.
You can. Like thing. I'll make you run laps around the school if you try anything funny.
What a blunder I've made. You have to attack more and draw his attention.
Yeah, no shit, Morgana.
Hold on. Persona.
Persona. Persona.
Yes, you can screw it up if you don't do enough damage to Kamoshida. And because I'm under-leveled, I'm not hitting the damage threshold for advancing it.
Persona.
I want to let you.
Let's take.
Persona!
Yeah, I could.
Let's see. Vicor!
Persona. Take this.
But I also genuinely think that if I think if I do it correctly, I can just out-endurance him. But
All right, Joker. Very smooth.
no.
It's time. Go down.
Persona. Go.
Persona! There.
Persona.
You just strike me. I want to let you.
Let's take.
Morgana really wants us to do that scripted event, doesn't he? Wait, I just realized Morgana's feet during his turn. Morgana's feet stick out the bottom of his HP bar.
Persona! Ravage them!
When it gets to Morgana's turn, look at the bottom of his HP bar.
All right. Thank you.
See, look, you can see his feet sticking out the bottom of the health bar. Oh, and his tail too.
Let's do this.
Huh. That's cool. Morgana's just hanging on to the health bar.
Witness my resolve.
Ow. Morgana, telling Ryuji to tell me the same thing you just told me isn't gonna help.
Let's do this.
Persona!
Yeah.
Let's steal that crown.
I literally can't do enough damage, game.
Persona! Go down!
I am actually incapable of doing enough damage for this.
This one.
Persona! Yeah!
Time for my persona. Ah!
Yeah, that's a good call.
Let's go. Jack-o'-lantern!
Damn it. Get ready. I don't have much health left. Ha!
Flip 'em, Persona! Ha!
Witness my resolve.
Hey, keep punching the cat. Don't do that.
Persona! Bicorn! You're mine.
Jeez.
Hey, any advice here?
Hey!
Heal skull.
Sorry.
Unironically, though, I actually no-lifed the original Persona 5 super hard. Like, unironically, I finished the original Persona 5 in a week. And I put 95 hours in my first playthrough.
Keeps looking at me.
Not it. There.
Persona! Go! Sorry.
No. Why was that? Fucking hate cursor memory sometimes. Because it's not where it should be.
You are good for something, Skull. Let
Come. Jack-o'-lantern. All right.
Took you about 6 days on 5 and 5R.
Persona! Here we go.
time for my persona.
Persona! Bicorn!
I got really lucky and I found the steelbook case for P5 at a GameStop. So I have the steelbooks for both P5 and 5R.
Persona, go down.
And yet, you want to know the funniest thing? This is not my steelbook copy of 5R. This is a digital copy of 5R, actually.
Persona! Don't rush it. Next up. Persona!
I totally forgot how many turns it's been. I mean, to be fair, that's actually kind of what physical discs do now. I'm focusing this. I'm just it's not the conventional way to beat him because I literally don't have enough damage output to I don't have enough damage output to do the actual crown stealing, so I'm just beating the shit out of him. Ow.
Let's go. All right. Persona! With this power. Show me that move sometime.
I told you we could out-endurance him. The Unga Bunga strat.
What's wrong? Not running away? Why don't you run? Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me. I'm doing this all for them! What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Now you're making excuses? We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Scared right now? You're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do? Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too. You have that right, since you've won.
On!
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
You're kind, Lady An.
I've lost.
You're through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now?
Atone for your sins.
All right. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make certain.
Hey, just so you know, we don't have time to waste. This place is about to collapse.
It's been a while, so I just tripped this.
That sucked.
Look at the nav.
The destination has been deleted.
It's true. We can't go there anymore.
What about the treasure?
What the?
A medal? Wait, where'd that crown go?
What's going on?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires. To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
An Olympic medal. So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
This is the first successful example for me too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
Yeah. It really isn't continued in the other palaces, is it? We'll know soon enough.
Right.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy. We completed this with great success, you know.
We just don't know if everything's okay yet.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality? We all know Suguru Kamoshida is scum. Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat before he disappeared.
It seems so.
There are definitely those who have been saved thanks to what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait. It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Let's go home.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go to Big Bang Burger, actually.
Ah, you're back.
Thanks. I finally got to avenge Shiho because of you guys. I'm pretty sure there was no way I'd have been able to do that, or been able to do anything on my own. And so, seriously, thank you. I owe you so much.
You helped too.
You think? I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, a cognitive world is pretty crazy, huh?
Or that cognitive world.
What a mysterious place. I can't believe we actually stole someone's heart. Speaking of mysterious, there's also the matter of Morgana's transformation. When we were escaping, didn't he turn back into a cat even though we were still in a palace?
Lady On sure is sharp. I'm impressed. Basically, the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works. Though the real reason I changed quickly back then was because I'm so incredibly skilled. How's that? Isn't that amazing?
What a strange creature.
Don't you think that's a little harsh?
Yeah, Lady On's right.
I think I feel a little better after talking to you. Thanks. We still haven't seen any results, but it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I hope you don't mind talking to me too much. Well, see you tomorrow.
You sure look satisfied. Something good happen? Nothing goes your way in life. Let it get to your head and you'll get the rug pulled out from under you. Is there a crossword? Sojiro? Sojiro. I need a crossword puzzle. I need a crossword puzzle like yesterday. I'm asking you for one thing. I need crossword puzzles.
Oh!
Oh look, that plant is still alive. We can decorate with it.
Nice.
Even a dreary room can be brightened up with a little green foliage. Let's take good care of this plant so it won't dry up and wither away.
Okay.
This is a good opportunity. The bookshelves over there are looking a bit messy. Let's clean everything up while we're at it.
That's incredible.
Politics, law, and philosophy. These all sound like some pretty difficult books. Take one at least. A little bit of effort will go a long way. Take this too. Should be an easy read, right? I wonder why this one is mixed in with all these difficult books. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This room feels a little more comfortable now. And just as I had predicted, we found a treasure, but... It's a CRT TV. We can't watch any broadcasts without a tuner. It'd be a waste to just let it sit here, though. Is there a place where we can get home appliances for cheap?
Well then.
Love how Morgana disregards all those books, yet they're probably worth thousands. Yeah, they're college textbooks, don't you know? They have absolutely nothing in them, but they're worth thousands. Nah, that's a joke. They have like, you know, $60 worth of information in a $300 textbook.
Anyway, good work. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Don't bring back those memories. There was this overseas drama on TV last night. I only started watching partway through, but now I'm totally hooked. I want to start watching from the beginning now. I wonder if there's anywhere I can borrow season 1. How about the video rental shop on Central Street? Become a yearly member, you can borrow as many DVDs as you want. Oh? They're a pretty big chain, so they probably have it. Thanks, I'll stop by later.
That's incredible.
The video rental shop on Central Street. Oh, they must mean that giant building in front of the bookstore. Being able to borrow as much as you want sounds tempting. Let's check it out when we have the time.
Ugh.
Have you seen Kamoshida? You really think he changed?
Hope so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing. Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard. Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. It's such an important time before the tournament, too.
Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold too. I don't know too much about it though. Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
My work here is done. You haven't done anything. Goodbye.
At least it sounds different from the mental shutdown. I guess all we can do is wait.
Well then.
We did all we can. Now we wait. No surprise, waiting is pretty boring. I wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to.
Man, all this waiting's got me so antsy. We should go on a trip or something. What do you think?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pass.
What, you busy?
Yeah, I'll be visiting Shiho in the hospital over school for the next few days. I can't do much to help her, but it'll be nice to at least see her face.
Gotcha. Hope she wakes up soon. Go cheer her up.
Yeah, thanks. I'm totally down to go somewhere once things calm down, though.
Sounds like Morgana, where did you get such a deep voice?
It sounds like we won't be able to see Lady Anna after school for a while. How unfortunate. You should work on your kindness. That way you can say something encouraging next time you see her.
Hey,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hey, about that doctor at the clinic. She's been helping us out quite a bit. Make sure to swing by once in a while and keep a good relationship. I want to know why she was arguing with that guy, too.
Really?
I love how he's encouraging us to steal his love interest. Karusu, I never thought it would end up like this. Mr. Kamoshida hasn't been coming to school lately. What does this mean for us? Oh god, that boss fight and the cutscenes immediately after took way longer than I was thinking they would. 2-hour boss fight. 2-hour boss fight. What is this, fucking Persona 3? Same brain cell unavailable. Granted, that's more like a 4-hour fight, but still, the sentiment remains the same. Anyway, that's gonna be where I end for tonight. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Took you 5 hours. Gosh. That fight is really cool, but also, Jesus Christ, why is that fight so long? Honestly, I kind of hope that they don't change it at all in Reload. Just leave it exactly as is. Tension building. Let's raid Poison. Update the graphics, but yeah. Just leave it mechanically the same. What, Sachi? The salesman skip still exists. That would be really funny. gosh, that's such a funny bug. Especially considering that, like, have you heard that like, the origin of finding it is that somebody, like, found it on GameFAQs actual years before it was discovered by speedrunners? Yeah, but it would still be funny. Like, they're most definitely going to fix that trick, but it's still really, it would still be really funny if it wasn't. Unfortunately, it's Atlas and they aren't funny. Oh, wait. Give me just a sec, actually. Oh, okay. So yeah, exclamation point Discord, if you want to check out the Discord, I post polls and stuff there. Exclamation point, and I post art. Exclamation point socials if you want to check out my Twitter and my YouTube where I post all my VODs. Oh, whoops. Here. I always forget how much a delay my stream is on. There. And so yeah. Okay, I will not be streaming tomorrow because, Wednesdays are my usual day off. So I should be back, on... Or... Yeah. I should be back on Thursday. Thursday morning. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And I guess, have a good one and take care.